Go ahead and climb up here. Hey guys, BikeBlogger here. Just screwing around right now. I'm gonna go to the park though today. So I wanted to talk about car recalls. I read a story on it earlier this morning before I left for work. That's a blind spot here. It's sort of dangerous. So in the United States, at least, I don't know if it's different by state. There's so many laws in the US, but there's no federal law, at least, that requires people who sell cars, could be an individual, could be a dealer, independent dealer, does not require them to check out the car and fix any recalls or defects that might have been reported by the car maker. Car maker being like Ford or Nissan. Not to pick on anyone, Honda. It's not a requirement that they're fixed, and there's no records that need to be held to say that they were fixed. And some of the defects, although I'm not sure how many, could be life-threatening sort of things, like a really screwed up airbag system. I know I'm talking about cars and trucks. I'm on a bicycle, so why would I care? But I ride on the same roads as everybody else, and having defective equipment, including defective bicycle equipment, is pretty dangerous. I was not aware that myself that dealers didn't check these things out, or at least weren't required. I don't know what the statistics are in them actually checking them out, but I'm gonna go down here a little. Alright, up the hill, going to the park. Lunch ride, 21 miles per hour. Ooh, slow down. Tight turn. This isn't a one-way road, I don't think. Or maybe it is one way. It is one way. I'm going the right way though. That's good. Always good to go the right way on a one-way road. So that's a tricky thing. I guess in my opinion, oh boy, it's a trucks. There we go. Sort of pulled out there on me. I guess in my opinion, in terms of recalls, I'm for full disclosure. Just let me know, you know, or let me know if a particular model may have a defect. Obviously no one likes that solution because you're gonna sell less cars that way. There's a cyclist going the other way. 18 miles per hour. Let's not expend all of our energy at the beginning of the ride here. Because yeah, you disclose stuff, people get wary and probably have less people buying that car. But actually, now that I think about it, I've often seen stickers or people saying that dealers calling cars certified pre-owned. I admit I don't know what that's about. Although if I had to guess, it doesn't include anything dealing with defects and recalls. I don't know why a certified pre-owned car is better than a just regular pre-owned car. I don't know what that really means, certified. I'm feeling a little better on this bike now. This morning it felt too small, but I'm getting used to it. I need to properly get fit on this bike. I did raise the saddle a little. I do feel a little more agile though than my cross bike. Engine's still the same. The engine is me. The bike is different. This is a more whippy bike. The tires make a big difference too. Let's make a left. Whew. See if we can slowly sneak up on this red light. See if it goes green for us. There we go. Whew. So yeah, I'd just be, for total disclosure, just let me know what I'm getting myself into. That's all. You don't have to lower the price or anything. Whew. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Trash truck. Not good to get behind a trash truck. Okay. Yeah, because the problem is, if you make independent dealers or just regular Joe Schmo selling a car, fix the car from its defect before selling it. There's some competition issues there. By having that requirement, as far as I know, when you have a defect, you're supposed to take it to the actual car maker dealership, and they'll be competing with the independent dealership. Let's screw around. Let's do something different today. Let's go straight. See how we can get to the park going this way. Watch the ice. It's so shady back here. There's a alley. Okay, let's go behind this guy. Oh. So yeah, I'm not so happy about that thing either. You could be adding a whole nother layer of regulations to the mix if you start requiring independent dealerships having to be certified with. Okay, I just got scared there for a second. I thought I was just about to get on the interstate highway. I haven't gone this way before. We're good. That'd be scary if you're biking along and you accidentally start entering the interstate. I know you can ride the interstate shoulder in some cities or some states, but that'd be scary. I'd have to carefully pull over and walk back up the ramp. Oh, what's this guy doing? He's closing my lane. There we go. 22 miles per hour. 23, I'd have to guess that guy's going, that car right there is going at least 30. Speed limit is 30. Make a left here. Sometimes I wish I lived in a bigger city, much bigger city, like New York City, where there's more traffic and thus people go slower versus some of these more suburban sort of streets. But at the same time, I don't know if that's really any safer. It is a little scary riding on a road where cars are going faster, quite a bit faster than you are. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever ridden on a road where the speed limit was 40 miles per hour. Fortunately, I've never had to. I'm sure lots do have to. Because generally speaking, it seems like cars always go at least 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, at least around here. So if you were on a 40-mile-per-hour road, the car's going 45, and you're traveling at best 25, most likely you're not going that fast, especially on hills. That's a 20-mile-per-hour difference if they're traveling the same direction as you, which means if they hit you, it's like getting hit by a car traveling 20 miles per hour with you standing in the street like a pedestrian, just standing in the street and getting hit by a 20-mile-per-hour car. That's pretty bad. So, something to be aware of. If you're gonna ride on faster streets, try to go a little faster. Whew. You don't have to, it's not a law, at least not around here, except for the interstate highways. I believe bikes are not allowed on those. Bicyclists. Motorbikes can go wherever they want. So, this is so much easier going than yesterday when I had studded tires. Ah, shoot, I forgot my water bottle again. Suppose I could stop and get a drink from a drinking fountain if I really needed to. So yeah, car recalls. Yeah, there's no easy solution to it. Like I said, one way might be to just add more red tape. Maybe. Let's get on the pedestrian path here for a second. There we go. Ah, shoot, now there's something else up here blocking the bike path. I don't know what they're doing, but go ahead and climb up here. There we go. This looks pretty well cleared. Not very snowy. Just be careful. Easy, easy. Okay. I'm gonna get back on the bike path here in a second. This jogging path is getting worse and worse by the year. I need to redo it. They already redid the bike path though, the multi-use path down to my left. So when they redo this, won't be a while till they redo this probably. I need to get off of here though, because I think there's some snow and stuff coming up. I'm going on the bike path, so here we go. Doing a little cyclocross with road bike tires. Alright, a little detour there. Keeps things interesting, 20 miles per hour. Keeps life interesting. Maybe I'll go over my daily routine. What I do to get going in the morning, riding my bike and all that, but it's good to mix things up. It's always good to mix things up. Life gets too boring if you don't mix things up a bit. It doesn't even have to be a big change, it just has to be, do something a little different. Big changes can actually be bad for your health too. Except if you travel by car most everywhere and you want to try biking, I'd totally be for that. as a positive change. Slow down. Slowing. I think I can keep slowing without stopping. And the light will turn walking symbol. I don't know why that guy pulled out into the crosswalk more. Should have seen me. Can't ever assume motorists see anything though. They're constantly fighting with screaming kids in the back seat. They're doing their hair. They're texting. Doing any number of things in a car. Probably one of the worst things they could have added to a car. The radio. Useful when you're stuck in traffic, a big pileup, but a radio serves almost no purpose except for distraction, which is why I do not usually ride with music going blasting on my bike. I suppose I could get some speakers. That's a whole nother topic. But for car recalls, yeah, that's a tricky one, because who's going to end up with the bill? You know, essentially the person who owns the car. So the dealer, the private seller. Preferably, I like to just throw it on the Carmakers' lap, you know, make them pay for free to fix their own stupid cars and trucks that they didn't engineer right in the first place. Usually because it wasn't the engineer's fault, but management's fault. Managers can often be engineers though too. So they should pay the price. Problem is, how do you then make sure that they don't just trickle down those prices to the buyers? And you don't. There's no way of knowing that. So basically it'll raise the price for everyone. It'll raise the price for the car maker, raise the price for the buyer, and raise the price of the seller. But it'll make everything safer. It's just a cost-benefit analysis from that point. You could say, well, only certain defects that are deemed really unsafe need to be fixed. Well, who's to determine that? A private or an independent board or something? More red tape.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. I like this bike. It's a fun bike. I don't know if I'm going to switch to bull horns or not, handlebars, because that way I could stretch out more and get more aero, go another mile per hour faster. Although I think a lot of speed does really have to do with bike fit, in that the more comfortable you are, the more you're going to be able to strain your body and go faster, really, because it's not going to be so uncomfortable. That and bicycle tires, they make a lot of difference in terms of speed and ease. Bike weight is a part of it, but primarily only for accelerating and climbing hills. If you're that worried about bike weight though, you probably shouldn't do like me, and you should probably consider getting a geared bike. I mean, concerned about hills, because a geared bike will just make the hills easier. I like challenges though, and we don't really have any long, steep hills in my area, so I can just ride single speed. Some claim a steel frame is more comfortable than aluminum because it's more shock absorption, but less power transfer because it's not as stiff. But you know, I can't really say if there's that big of a difference, honestly. Some pedestrians up there. We're gonna slow it down, let them pass each other. 12 miles per hour. Okay, here we go. I tried to wave them on. I want to pass this jogger. I can find a spot. Oh, I sort of feel bad for joggers. They're working so hard, and I can just glide past them on my bicycle. I come from a jogging background. I got into bicycling because my legs started really hurting. I was jogging over 25 miles a week for at least a couple of plus years. And I started getting little fractures, stress fractures. So I now try to actually do quite a bit more bicycling than I do jogging. But I do still jog at least once a week. This is a very quiet bike since I oiled the freewheel. It needed it too, geez. I think that noise I was hearing was my freewheel. They're 14.6 miles per hour. I think I need to possibly realign these or move these brake levers down further. I don't know. It's sort of hard on my wrists. I think it's partially because there's not a lot of shock absorption. I'm not quite as used to these high pressure tires. Whew. Nose. I think in some parts of Europe, you're not allowed to register a car if it has defects. You know, recalls that haven't been fixed. I could be wrong. There are a lot of countries in Europe. Again, that sort of pushes it onto the buyer. the owner, I should say, to fix a car before selling it. Or maybe they sell it and then they realize it has a defect, and then the buyer, which is now the owner, has to fix it. I don't know exactly how that works. Pedestrians heading for the multi-use over here in front of them. Whew. Oh. .4 miles per hour. All right. Oh, a little bit of a downhill. Stretch out here. That's the problem with mountain biking bars. You don't have many hand positions. Only really one safe position over the levers. Lost all my momentum. Oh well. Build it back up here. Trade energy for power. Speed. $18 miles per hour. Hope I got a good angle on this camera. I think I tried to adjust it earlier. Hope I'm pretty clear too. Really not a lot of, I don't see a lot of bicycling videos. Bicycle vlogs or blogs or whatever you want to call them online. Seems like it's just me and a few other guys. Some other people have been doing it for 2, 3, maybe 4 years. Doing a couple years more than I have. I'm sort of new to the game. But I've been doing these videos since last September. It is almost March now. I forgot to do a 100th episode, 100th video post. Oh well, we'll have to do a celebration for the 200th. We're a little ways away from that though. So yeah, I've been doing this since like late September. It's late February now. October, November, December, January, February. So I've been doing this for like 5 months. I've been bicycle commuting though since last June, the summer. So the only month or the only season I have not ridden in is spring, with all the spring showers and flowers and rainstorms. So trying to figure out what to do with that. I got a waterproof case for my camera, but if there's a downpour, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use my microphone very much, so it'll be sort of muffled, unfortunately. But I should be doing some more rain bicycling again soon. 20 miles per hour, not even trying. These slick tires just roll. So yeah, you can look forward to that. There might be some rain next week, I don't know. It's getting a little warmer now, finally, soon. Let's see. There we go. Which way am I gonna go? I think I'm gonna go straight. Let's go this way. Maybe we'll do a little bit of exploring here at the end of the video and go to a little bit different of a place I haven't been to before. I don't know. We'll see. Whew. Feeling pretty good right now. Butt's a little sore. Getting used to this harder saddle. Not quite as cushy as my big saddle. Gotta train my body to get a little more used to these different saddles. Or I suppose I could just put my other saddle on this bike. That's okay, we'll adapt. 'Cause that's what we do, we adapt. Sorta. We stand and mash and pull on the pedals as we're climbing a hill. It's a little goofy, but it's the way we do it. It's the way we do things here. Okay, let's get up this hill. Let's sit down and see how we do it. Sitting down, single speed. Thing is, I'm probably going just about as fast as I would standing up. It just feels like I'm going faster when I stand up. Huh. Yeah, I've been through here before. I'm already forgetting. Probably about 20 minutes ago, I was right through here. Get back to work going this way though. Change it up. So I came from a different direction to get to the park. Oh. Alright, let's get out to the street. Let's go join our friends, the motorists. They're good people. 99.8% of them do not honk at me. I try to follow the rules of the road pretty closely. We're gonna hop this curb, but we're gonna get off our bike to do it. So we're not gonna break a rim today. Let's get going here. Locked in, loaded. Locked into my clipless pedals and loading my butt down on the saddle. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story is, with car recalls, I would feel a little safer if I knew all the cars on the road were well maintained. Defects are just a part of it, really. I think the main concern anyway is airbags. That's not going to protect a bicyclist, that'll only protect a motorist, so I don't want people to get hurt, but anyway, I don't want to get hurt. Maybe all cars should have like bumper cars have like rubber sides all the way around. I don't know. Wouldn't really be any safer. You still get hit going from someone going fast, and you're still gonna get hurt. Going straight right here. So what I saw online, I was looking at maps online, looks like I can keep going straight here and then basically till it dead ends. Just wiggle around this Washington University South Campus, and then I can make a left and then probably just cross the street at a stop sign. Just would probably take a little while though. Looks like they're waiting at the light over there. I could have probably just gone that way, saved myself a lot of time. So we're gonna go down this hill here. We're gonna see how far it takes us, and then we'll make a left. And we should pop back out by the major road, Clayton Road. It's got like 3 lanes of traffic each way. It's like a 6-lane road, although they allow parking, so it's really more of just a 4-lane road, 2-way road. Big road though, a lot of traffic. A lot of nice restaurants and stuff around here, and grocery store. Likely people not looking where they're going because they're eating or whatever. I think that's a dead end straight ahead. So we're gonna make a left, go up this way. Cross the street up here once it's clear. If we don't really get a clear shot, then we'll have to figure something else out. One thing that I was wondering about, it looks like coming from the other direction across the street here, which is 2-way, I think. I don't think I even see a stop sign on the other side. I don't know why that is. That's a little weird. This car to my left wants to make a left as well, looks like. All right, let's not get killed here. Yeah, see, there's no stop sign over here. What the heck? Oh boy, guys, turn around. Okay. I'm gonna cycle through here. I'm gonna make a right and get out of this parking lot. I think. Okay. Make a right here, watch the blind spot. Okay. Garbage trucks to my right. Looks like they're hanging out. Okay. Make a left here. Okay. Now we're sort of on a residential street. That was a long about way. That's the way I would go to, let's make a right. That's the way I'd go to get home from, well, if I was just going out for a bike ride during lunch, or the weekend, which I might do this weekend, depending on the weather. I should just get out anytime. Let's keep going straight. A little bit of a stair-step climb here. This should be Weiss, I think. W-I-S-E. Okay. Make a left. Looks pretty clear. Murphy Avenue, let's make a right. Where does this take us? Now. Is this a dead end? What is this? Let's keep going down this. Just exploring. This is probably Highland. We'll make a right and cross the highway here. Excellent. Cool. Did not know that little sneaky way of getting around. Whew. I highly recommend you explore your city. You find some neat little shortcuts and less traveled roads. You don't need to be traveling on the really fast roads in some cities. You can avoid that. On Lindbergh Drive now, I think. Take this down the hill. $18 miles per hour. So I started the topic off with car recalls. Make a left here. But honestly, some of these topics I cannot talk about for like 50 minutes, which is what my lunch ride generally amounts to. So, sorry if I've been going off topic a bit. Oh boy, big hill to climb, and there's a car pulling out. Whew. Made it up the hill. Sometimes you just need a little motivation. Checking my right brake lever, make sure it's not losing tension on me. I can adjust this barrel adjuster here and make it a little tighter if I need to. What time is it? About 1 o'clock. Whew. Oh boy, this is definitely a bumpier ride than that cyclocross bike I got. You get used to these high pressure tires. Alright, he wanted me to fly through the intersection apparently. One more hill to climb. Yoop, yoop. Aw, last hill of the ride. Boy, I'm getting sweaty. Make a left here. Whew. Just gonna be a little quiet now as my ride comes to an end. Thanks for watching.